Hey, screenwriters, career coach Lee Jessup here to talk to you about screenwriting competitions. I'm sure there'll be a number of videos about this topic, but for today, I really wanted to start with the lay of the land with screenwriting competitions, because if you've been writing for any length of time, I'm sure you've been submitting. If you're just starting out, I'm sure you're hearing about them. If you're on Coverfly or on Film Freeway, you're seeing those competitions come up for submissions. So what are they and why are they important? Let's dig in. Screenwriting competitions have been around for a long time and have served the industry well as kind of a calling mechanism, right? A way to identify screenplays, pilots, and writers that may be worthy of attention out there. That is why some of the big screenwriting competitions continue to have industry representatives like managers and sometimes agents reading the final round. It really is about finding those new, hot, exciting, up-and-coming writers, those writers that representation should know about, that producers may be interested in. And at their best, screenwriting competitions have certainly worked well with the industry in that, identifying those writers and helping to promote them. Now, there are a slew of screenwriting competitions out there, many competitions, big and small, and you really have to identify what is right for you at what career stage, right? I am in no way saying that only are big competitions worth of your time and money. You really have to identify what you're looking to get from a competition submission. Of course, everybody is hoping to get themselves noticed, right? In the best case scenario, get signed, get interest, et cetera, et cetera. And we'll talk about really how to identify those competitions based on what you want moving forward as far as the industry in another video. But in this one, I think it's really important to identify that there's a time and place for different competitions in your career, right? Not only do we have competitions, we have labs, we have fellowships, we have a whole list of things that ask for your money, time, and material for submission. But when you are starting out, you may initially want to submit to smaller screenwriting competitions, right? See how your screenplay or pilot does when it's put up against 500 scripts rather than 5,000 scripts. There's certainly a place to start building up your competition momentum, your laurels, your pedigree with smaller competitions before you feel ready to jump into the big pool of the bigger competitions. As you look ahead to your year, as you decide what to submit to, I generally recommend for my clients to make their annual submission list, which you can do in the middle of the year as well, to just identify what are these screenwriting competitions, labs, fellowships that you want to submit to thoughtfully rather than they just showed up on your feed so you're going to spend the money. Where do you think your screenplay is best suited for? What competition is it best going to thrive in? And based on that, really put together a submission plan for the 6 months or the year ahead to really kind of make the most of every opportunity that you put time and energy into. I'm a big believer in not submitting material that is not industry ready to competitions simply because your heart is going out there with your script. And when your script is not selected, or if you don't make quarterfinals or second round or whatever it is, it can sting. And so we want to make sure that for screenwriting competitions, we really do want to put the very best work that we have on our hands out there. Now, does that mean hold out forever and never submit until something is perfect? No. But if you are on a first draft, early stages of development, maybe consider doing another couple of drafts before you submit. The most important thing is for you to really consider what you're submitting for and why. So for example, I wouldn't recommend submitting a big, broad, blockbuster comedy script to Sundance. I wouldn't recommend submitting a big horror film for the nickel. You really have to know what you are submitting to and then figure out whether or not it's an environment that your material can thrive in and then hopefully produce the results that you are looking for with competitions, labs, and fellowships. All right, there'll be more on this soon, I'm sure. Keep watching these videos, check out Screenwriter Support Group, and we'll stay connected. Bye.